As we stand in 2019 today, the most sought after programming language in the world of data science is Python. So what makes Python so popular? There are a couple of reasons. Number one, Python is easy to learn, and number two, Python has lot of support for inbuilt packages. But what are these packages? These packages are codes written by someone else which we as a data scientist can use in our project. Welcome to Unfold Data Science. My name is Aman and I am a data scientist. In this video, I am going to talk to you about 5 most important Python packages which are part of every data science project. Let's start. So let me take you to my computer screen directly and I'll show you what are these packages and how to use these packages. So what is a package first of all? A package is a collection of Python modules, okay? But what is these modules? Modules are code libraries written by someone which we can use in our code. To keep it simple, someone else has written some piece of codes and we are allowed to use that codes. So that is called a module, and multiple modules make one package, okay? If we move down this notebook, Jupyter notebook, here I have kept an image where I have squeezed the data science life cycle into 4 main areas or 4 main steps. Okay. So just to give you an overview, the first step is data collection and cleaning, where we collect data and clean it. The next step is exploration of the data, which is exploratory data analysis. The next step is model building and validation. So we train a machine learning model and we validate that model. And then comes the model deployment. Now what you see here on left hand side, these three, pandas, numpy and matplotlib. These three are different Python packages which are mostly used in first 2 steps here. Okay. And if you see these 3 packages, scikitlearn, stats model and pickle, these 3 packages are mostly used in model building and validation plus model deployment. Okay. So we will see about all these packages one by one. What are these and what they do? Let's come to pandas. So what is pandas? Pandas is the most popular Python library used for data analysis. Okay. So we need to analyze the data and Python helps us in doing so. But before using any library, we need to import the library. So how do you import the library? You just say import pandas as PD. So PD is a convention which all of us give actually in Python. You can write anything, that's okay. Okay. Once you import this pandas package, call it some name PD. Now pandas will be referred in this code by this name PD. Okay. So here I'm creating a list. Data is equal to 31, 32. So that's a list. And then I'm saying pd.data frame this list. So if I run this code block, what will happen is one data frame gets created with this list, which I have defined here. Okay. So let me run these 2 code blocks here. So I have run this. Now, as you can see here, above created pandas data frame we can see here. So we had created a list, but we have converted that list into a pandas data frame. So at the moment I say pd.data frame, it becomes a pandas data frame. What is a pandas data frame? To keep it very simple, it's similar to a database table or RDBMS table. Okay. Now you can see there is a pandas data frame created in my Jupyter notebook. And once I have a pandas data frame, I can run different types of codes on it. Okay. So here if you see, I am saying my data frame dot lock. Lock means this is a subsetting command of pandas. Okay. So I'm writing 2 colon 3. The meaning of that is I want row number 2 and 3 only. Okay. So when I run this code, you see here row number 2 and row number 3 are getting printed. So if I change it to 3 5, then row number 3 and row number 5 will get printed. Okay. Row number 3 to 5 actually. So once you change this, and once you can put condition on columns as well, rows as well, and this way you can do different subsetting. Okay. Similarly, you can do a conditional subsetting as well. If you see here, I'm saying my data dot log, my data frame column name is 0 for now because we have created it from a list. Okay. I'm saying greater than 32. So whatever values coming as output, all these values in the my data frame is greater than 32 if you see. So less than 32 are some values which are not coming in output here. Okay. So these are some basic operations of pandas. Now other operations like aggregations, summarization, sorting, reshaping are very well supported in pandas. Okay, and pandas works well with time series data, very well it works with time series data as well. Okay, and this is the site of pandas which we can refer for seeing all the functionalities of pandas and how it is used. So pandas is one of the very important python package for data analysis. Let's move on to numpy. So what is numpy? Numpy stands for numerical python. This is an excellent package to perform mathematical and statistical operation. Let's see some examples of numpy. So this is how you import any package. So you just say import package name and whatever name you want to give. So here I've given np. Now if you see, I'm creating a list here, my list. So I'm giving some value here in the list. Now in that list, I'm just creating a mean of the list here. So 49 is the mean. Okay. And then I'm saying np dot median. So at the moment I say np dot median, it gives me the median value. So similarly, you can get different things from this numpy package: mean, median, mode, standard deviation, and other mathematical and statistical computation operation we can do using this package. Okay, so numpy is a very useful package, very much used package in the world of data science. There are reasons for that. The reasons are numpy consumes less memory and is very fast and convenient to use. Okay, and this is the URL where we can go and see all the details of numpy package. I'll paste this in the description of this video, all these links. Okay, moving on to the third package, that is matplotlib. So what is matplotlib? Matplotlib is a Python library for plotting. Okay, so let's see some examples. So I'm importing matplotlib. From matplotlib, I'm importing one particular module of matplotlib, which is pyplot. Okay, and then I'm saying as plt. PLT means now I can refer this particular module as PLT going forward. So if you see here, I'm creating two lists. One is list X and other is list Y. Okay. And I'm just trying to create a plot between X and Y. And I'm saying PLT dot show. So if I run this part of code, I'll get a plot like this. Okay. X axis, X values are on X axis and Y values are on Y axis. Okay, so just one command plt dot plot I am saying, and I am able to generate this plot. Similarly, if I just say plt dot bar, I'll be able to generate a bar plot. Okay, if I say plt dot hist, I'll be able to generate a histogram. All these are different visualization or different charts on the same data, and all these functionalities are coming from matplotlib only. So I say plt dot scatter, I am getting a scatter plot here. Okay, so these are some of the plots or some of the charts in matplotlib. This is not all. Okay, so matplotlib offers a wide variety of visualization that we can use, and so many different types of graphs and charts that we can plot. So matplotlib is an excellent library which is very widely used in data science, and there is an advanced version of matplotlib called as cbot that is also very useful for data science. Okay, so this package is very useful for exploratory data analysis. Now moving on to scikitlearn, the next package. So now we are moving to the packages which are useful for model building, model training, and model deployment. So the very first package in that league is sklearn. Okay, stand for scikitlearn. Now this is a machine learning library for the Python programming language. Okay, so in Python, whenever we need any machine learning algorithm, we get that from this particular package mostly. Okay, and here, since I have not covered machine learning till now in my classes, so I am just writing I'm just writing a pseudo code here. I am calling it as from sklearn import machine learning library. So there are different machine learning libraries. For example, linear regression, logistic regression, decision trees. So whatever algorithm we want to import, we can import from sklearn package like this. This is just a placeholder for now. And then this library we can use, and we can train a machine learning model. If you see, I have written here input data. So input data is the training data that goes to the algorithm for machine learning model training. Now knowingly I have not put machine learning codes here, since I have not covered the theory part and in detailed part of what is machine learning, how that is trained, and how what is the maths behind it. So when I cover machine learning, I'll go into much detail of what sklearn does actually and how to use sklearn. For now, thing to understand is we have to import a algorithm from this package, and then we can use that algorithm to train the model. Okay. So scikit-learn provides a range of supervised and unsupervised learning algorithms. So machine learning typically falls in two categories, supervised and unsupervised. And scikit-learn provides a very good resource or very good base for performing all these types of machine learning training. Okay. Again, here is the link for scikit-learn. Moving on to a stats model. Stats model is another machine learning package, I would say, in Python for statistical test and machine learning algorithms. So some of the machine learning algorithms are available in stats model and some are available in sklearn. Both are sometimes, some algorithms are available in both of these, and some specific algorithms are available in only scikit-learn or stats model. So these two packages are actually necessary for us to know when to use what, and the working methodology remains same. So here pseudocode I have written again. So from stats model, import machine learning library or algorithm, and then we can train our model like this, the way we have discussed above. Okay. So these two packages are used for importing machine learning algorithms, which we can use for our analysis. Okay. Now, what is the use of this last library, pickle? So pickle is another library in Python that is mostly used for deployment purposes. Now, when we build any machine learning algorithm, we also need to deploy it to the production so that somebody can use it. Now, when we build a model, what we do is we save it as a pickle object, and then that pickle object is consumed by the third party, whoever is using that model. Okay. So in plain English, we can say that this is your model. So machine learning algorithm trains a model, gives a model as output, and this is how you import pickle as pk. Okay. And then we can save this model object using pickle to the disk. Okay. So here I'm saying file name, I'm just creating a file in sav extension which is a pickle object, and then I'm saying pickle.dump model in this file. The meaning of this block of command is create a pickle object and save my model in that. Model means the machine learning entity which has learned the pattern. Okay. So once the pattern learned entity is saved in disk, then tomorrow somebody can use that model and predict things, or in whatever way the person wants to use that model, right? So if you see here, I'm using the loaded model is equal to pickle.load, which means the object which I have saved here, I'm kind of loading it here so that I can use it. Okay. So these were the very important Python packages that everybody should know, whoever is working in data science or whoever is intending to learn data science. So this pickle is extremely useful for model deployment. Now just to revisit what all we discussed, we will just revisit through this image again. So pandas for data analysis, numpy for computation, matplotlib for plotting, and all these three packages are used in data collection, cleaning, and exploration of the data. On the other hand, for model building, validation, and model deployment, we use sklearn, stats model, and pickle. So I've given a high level view of what are the all most important packages in Python that every data scientist should know, and these packages are mostly used in all the data science projects. Okay. So let me know through likes and comments, how did you like this video? Feel free to post the questions in comment if you have any. Share with your friends so that they are also benefited, and subscribe to the channel if you have not done yet. I'll bring to you more videos on Python and data science. Till then, take care.